Have you ever accidentally upset your dog? Maybe you stepped on their tail by mistake or spoke a bit too loudly during a stressful moment. It happens to everyone, and while we adore our furry companions, we can't just say sorry and expect them to get it. In today's video, we'll guide you on how to apologize to your dog in a way they'll truly understand. With these easy yet meaningful tips, you'll rebuild trust, make your bond even stronger, and show your pup how much you really care. Let's jump right in. How can you know if your dog feels offended? Experts say that just like all mammals, dogs have emotional responses linked to brain chemicals like serotonin, oxytocin, and dopamine. This means they can feel emotions such as fear, stress, or even frustration in their own way. Again, have you ever stepped on your dog's tail by mistake and noticed them give you squeal or a heartbroken look? Or maybe you hid their favorite toy and they stared at you intensely. These reactions aren't random. They're your dog's way of letting you know they're upset. The great thing is that dogs live in the moment, so their frustration usually doesn't last long. By watching their body language, you can better understand their feelings. Look out for signs like ears pulled back, a tucked tail, or those big, sad puppy eyes. Recognizing these signals can help you comfort them quickly and avoid bigger issues down the line. Before we move on, if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on more helpful dog tips. And if you're enjoying this video, give it a thumbs up. It helps other dog lovers find these tips and supports our growing community. Thank you, and back to the video. Why your dog might get upset. While dogs never stop loving their humans, certain things can hurt their feelings or make them feel uneasy. For example, adding a new person or pet to the household can also stress them out or make them feel left out. Even routine things like a trip to the vet or trimming their nails can be stressful. Loud noises you didn't mean to make might also scare them, making them wary of you for a bit. Just like people, every dog is unique. What might upset one dog could be no big deal for another. The important thing is to notice when your dog seems unhappy and figure out what's bothering them. Signs your dog is upset. It's easy to misinterpret a dog's behavior as anger or defiance, but more often than not, it's their way of expressing stress, discomfort, or fear. Dogs communicate their emotions primarily through body language, vocalizations, and behavior changes, and recognizing these signs is crucial for addressing their needs effectively. By understanding these signals, you can help your dog feel safe and secure while strengthening the bond you share. For example, if your dog begins to avoid you, turning their head away, refusing to come when called, or hiding in another room, it could mean they're feeling overwhelmed or anxious. This avoidance behavior is often a subtle cry for space or comfort, and it's important to approach them gently rather than forcing interaction. In some cases, this avoidance may indicate physical pain or discomfort, such as an injury, illness, or sensitivity to something in their environment. With older dogs, they sleep more often, and sometimes it could be out of boredom. They're always ready for a walk, so just be more aware toward their feelings. Dogs are incredibly intuitive and can even pick up on your emotional state. If you're stressed, frustrated, or upset, your dog may mirror those feelings, acting withdrawn, nervous, or unusually quiet. This emotional connection is part of why dogs are so attuned to their owners, but it also means that your stress can unintentionally affect them. A stiffened posture or avoiding eye contact can also signal discomfort. Vocalizations such as whining, whimpering, or even a low growl may indicate that they're feeling stressed or defensive. It's essential to observe the context in which these behaviors occur. For instance, was there a loud noise? Did someone unfamiliar enter the house? Understanding the cause of your dog's distress can help you address it more effectively, whether that means giving them space, providing comfort, or seeking medical attention if physical pain is suspected. By staying attentive to your dog's cues and responding with empathy and care, you can reassure them, build trust, and create a supportive environment where they feel understood and loved. When your dog picks up on your stress, did you know that your dog can sense when you're upset or stressed? They might show it by pulling away or acting differently. Even small things, like a strong-smelling perfume or hair product, can make them uncomfortable. Watch their body language closely. The signs we've mentioned of a lowered head, flattened ears, or a tightly closed mouth mean they're uneasy or need attention. A tucked tail often shows fear or defensiveness, which could be caused by feeling intimidated or overwhelmed. If your dog suddenly stops following commands they normally obey, it might be a sign that they're feeling stressed or upset. Dogs are incredibly sensitive to their surroundings and your mood. If you're tense or frustrated, they may mirror your feelings by acting stubborn or withdrawn. They're like little emotional sponges. Listening to their sounds. Your dog's vocalizations are a powerful way for them to communicate their emotions, and paying attention to these sounds can give you valuable insight into how they're feeling. For instance, if your dog moans or groans, particularly when they're left alone or placed in an unfamiliar environment, it's often a sign of sadness, frustration, or even a plea for comfort. These sounds are their way of saying, "I'm not happy right now," and they may need reassurance or a change in their surroundings to feel more secure. Growling, on the other hand, is a clear and direct form of communication. It typically means your dog is upset or wants something to stop, whether it's being moved from a favorite spot, feeling their personal space invaded, or protecting a treasured toy or snack. While growling may seem alarming, it's important to recognize it as a warning rather than a sign of aggression. Respecting their boundaries in these moments can help build trust and prevent further stress. By listening closely to these sounds and observing the context in which they occur, you can better understand your dog's emotions and respond appropriately, strengthening your bond and ensuring they feel heard and cared for. How to apologize to your dog. Making things right with your dog takes more than just a quick pat on the head or a treat. It's about showing them you understand their emotions and helping them feel safe again. Dogs don't dwell on mistakes like humans do, but they can feel emotions like sadness, fear, or confusion. Here's a simple, step-by-step way to apologize and reassure your furry friend that everything's okay. Step 1. Understand what went wrong. The first step in apologizing to your dog is figuring out what upset them. Sometimes it's easy to spot, like if you accidentally stepped on their paw and they yelped. Other times it's more subtle. Your dog might avoid eye contact, hesitate to come near you, or seem unusually quiet. Pay close attention to their behavior. These little clues can help you understand what's bothering them. Once you know the cause, take steps to fix it. For example, if you startled them with a loud noise, try to be more mindful next time. Showing your dog that you understand their feelings and care about their needs is the first step in making things right. Step 2. Use a gentle tone. Your voice is a powerful way to communicate with your dog. Dogs are highly sensitive to the tone you use. A calm, gentle tone can help reassure them, while harsh or overly excited tones can make them nervous or confused. When apologizing, use soft, soothing words like, "I'm sorry." Your dog won't understand the exact meaning of the words, but they'll feel the warmth and care in your voice. Avoid raising your pitch too much, as it might overstimulate them or make them think it's playtime. Instead, focus on keeping your voice calm and comforting. Step 3. Comfort them with physical touch. Dogs are naturally drawn to physical closeness thanks to their pack instincts. Just like puppies cuddle together for comfort, your dog feels reassured by your touch. A gentle pat, a scratch behind the ears, or just sitting close to them can make a big difference in helping them feel safe. If your dog is hurt, be careful not to touch the injured area. Pressing on a sore spot can make them defensive or cause more pain. Instead, sit nearby to offer emotional support without making the injury worse. Step 4. Avoid using treats to apologize. While it might seem like a good idea to offer treats as an apology, it's better to avoid this approach. Treats are great for positive reinforcement, but using them to say sorry might accidentally teach your dog to overreact in similar situations to get rewards. Instead, focus on giving them gentle affection and kind words to rebuild trust. Dogs don't feel anger or hold grudges like humans do. They experience immediate emotions like fear or sadness in response to what's happening. Apologizing is less about the words and more about showing them you care through your actions. Rebuilding trust and strengthening your bond. Your dog may not understand the word sorry, but they'll recognize your love and care through your tone, gestures, and actions. By comforting them with kind words, gentle touch, and patience, you'll help them feel secure and strengthen your bond over time. Speaking of bonds, have you ever wondered why dogs connect so strongly with some people but not others? Check out our video, How Does My Dog Love Me? Let me count the ways and explore these connections of love. Don't miss it if you want to become every dog's favorite human. Ciao for now.